Two 5-letter words are the key. Both related to our history. I have no idea. Okay. Laundry room. Hey, location unlocked. Let's get it. Ooh, spacious laundry room. What does it say here? Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about removing the parts of the hotel the guests can't see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a freaking miracle, Eugene. Eugene, I'm so sorry that we didn't save you from getting fired. Okay, candles, 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 candles.
Oh, is this a movie script?
Is this the one that the director is here for? Change the title, not catchy enough. In the northwesternly direction. Needs more murders, add killer tornado. Why cut the scene inside with... What? Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script? See if James Stewart is available. Oh. Okay. Oh, what does that mean? 216. The candle. Candles, candles, candles. Okay, nothing there. So let's close that. Let's close that. Close that. Would be here. No. Candles!
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one, right?
Alright, we'll
Got
take a candle.
Now, what next?
I'm actually gonna check all these cabinets. I'm just curious what's in there. Is there anything cool? How about this one? A teapot. Yaki? No. Okay. Let me see. I guess that's kind of it. Oh wait, what's here? Paper note with funny drawing, red lipstick, 250 in loose change, business card, peppermint, cigarette pack, silver ring, green pen, movie script, 20 cents in loose change, cigarette pack, paper note with numbers, black pen, $1.35 in loose change. Let's check our thing. Okay. Right here. I candled it. I got the plaster that Beth requested, so that just leaves the candle. Rebecca's always super prepared and terrified of the dark. If I recall correctly, she keeps a stash of candles somewhere in the hotel. If I want to find them, I think my first stop should be the basement, where she spends most of her time. We found the candles. Trust the process. I got the bag of plaster and one of Rebecca's candles. I can only imagine the hell Bernard would give me if he caught me walking around with these items. They're not exactly part of a maid's typical arsenal. Now to figure out how exactly these are going to help me open a locked chest. I'm sure it'll all make sense soon, Sophie.
Let's see if Beth is around.
Okay, so Beth said she was gonna meet us in the break room, so maybe she's there now.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
I love Beth!
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Okay, pour the wax from the pot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, oh, oh.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro. Now,
Okay.
time to put the key into the wax.
Key.
Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold
Wax.
really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it.
Removing it.
Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Let's do it.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like drawing?
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I never, ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul.
Aww.
I'm sure it's beautiful.
Aww.
Thanks.
What do you like to draw anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well,
True.
today's the exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Maybe we can still find a way.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
Thank
No
you,
problem.
Beth. Okay.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Let's go back upstairs. Aw. I just love the dynamic between Beth and Sophie. It's so cute. I'm living for the romance. I'm living for the tea. I'm living for everything. Oh, somebody's looking. Is somebody looking at us? Is it Paul? Okay, let's go back to Anne's room. Ooh, that was the elevator. Okay. Okay, Anne's room. See if we can. I'm gonna close the door. I don't trust. Okay, let's see if we can make this work.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Okay. Ooh, I gotta turn it. I guess. Oh, it makes a heart. Okay, Marcella and Anne. Okay. Slowly. slowly. Oh my god. Letters! Oh.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. I have no idea. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'll bring you some hot soup after class. That must be Marcella.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
They saved each other's memories. The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at the Lowe's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you will love it. Seeing as you like crime stories and murder so much, nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Marcella. Aw, they saved their memories together. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. In secret language, all I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't wait for tonight. Marcella, oh my god. August 11, 1946. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio, and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey, counting every mile of railroad track. That takes me back. Whoa now. Yeah, like they were getting like, I don't think we should be reading all this. This time I was in Texas. It felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it. It has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo. Or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling, I'm not going to try doing it with a French accent. I'm not trying to offend French people. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course, I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your goddamn I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. Marcella! Oh, there's a picture of them together. How cute. Oh, my heart. My heart. December 29, 1949. Nope, 1947, not 1949. Dear Anne, I am sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite, si vite, si vite. My parents are glad I am done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. Oh no, the heartbreak. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it will last forever. No. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, But I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, Marcella. Not the breakup letter. No. Okay, I need to put these letters back because I don't know if I should be keeping these letters. Hold on.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Okay. I'm gonna put the letters back because I don't want people to know that I'm a chismosa. With this, do I call Beth?
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always Bean.
Aw.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Anything, all of it.
Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey,
Alliterative.
Just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did.
A series of words that start with the same words and letters? I was nerdy when a lexicon back then. I guess so. I guess so.
But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else?
Okay.
Here's another one. Unlike my favorite bar,
Need a paper.
this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really?
Oh.
How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white
The
cat?
white cat. I'm not sure I get it.
Well, if I'm right about the white cat, then we're looking for...
A black cat.
Yep. Why don't you look around to see if there's any mention of a black cat in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff?
There is.
I will.
There's a collar.
Not too bad at riddles, you know?
I never said I was bad at them, just that I hate them. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all.
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
The drama, the tea. Okay, so
So, I need to find something related to a black cat.
and a person.
A person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
First and last name start with the same letter. So I know they like this author that I keep seeing around with this book. No, not that book. This
Bridget
one.
Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
Bridget Boswell. Okay, that I knew that was for the second clue. And then something about a black cat. There's a collar around here.
A cat named Greta.
Greta.
G.R.
Okay, I'm getting these clues. All right, so
Unlike my favorite bar, This
one was black.
Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
And it is this letter, and here, this is the alliterative name for Bridget Boswell, Doris Day.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Which gives us GR from Greta, and then IS from Doris Day to open the case now. That took me, that was difficult. All right, now let's open the case. So I was like, what is going on? I'm going everywhere. Okay. It'll be Gris. I-S. Right? Yup. Oh, a typewriter. What's in the typewriter?
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh shit! So the novelist who wrote "We Were Roommates," or not "We Were Roommates," or they were roommates, and all the spicy novels is Marcella, all this time. February 4, 1956. Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget? Brigitte? You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussion in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. Oh. It has been 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you have written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. Oh, she mad. For many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof that you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Sincerely, Anne. Oh. So, Marcella went via a different name, became a writer, wrote the story of the romance between Anne and Marcella, but also Marcella broke up with Anne because Marcella was like, I can't do this life. And then Anne's like, you broke up with me. Now you're writing our stories in novels. And I thought this was just a summer fling. I thought you didn't care about me. So, okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
September 27, 1957. Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses, who started lending me books so I can pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought me tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I've read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters felt for from each other. But I never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. Oh, my heart! The novella material, yes, heavy on that. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was of pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul! Paul! The Paul that it has the Paul, the room with the pictures of Sophie. Paul that has been stalking Marcella since day one. Paul is a big fan of Marcella. What is happening? Is Paul stalking Marcella? Is he that obsessive fan that can't take a hint to be like, no? The drama!
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Anne.
Oh.
Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
March 25, 1956. Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half of the man you say Hector is. He's quite a temper and hits me frequently. Jesus, bro. That's terrible. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again. But suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield. And we're both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was, I guess, real. To answer your questions, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at silly things that thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Anne. P.S. You remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
August 10, 1957. Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, some place where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. Aw, so Anne is like giving hints to, like, not hints, but giving advice for Marcella's books. I know you say invisibility protect us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name? Aww.
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Wow. January 13, 1958. Dear Marcella, I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. Sincerely, Am. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname. So I've registered under the name Belmont. Oh. Did I read this? Okay. Number 8, 1957. Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to feel I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take the train to Virginia, but it's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I'll have to find another job. No, I guess I'll have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget. I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyways, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. I think Paul has a very, not good boundary situation with Marcella. I don't know. It's giving me that vibe. I don't know. December 5th.
That's on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
December 5th, 1957. Dear Marcella, I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could love me back. He could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. Oh, that makes sense of the book of birds you found in his room. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. Interesting. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that would help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you can give me the advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Okay, so Marcella hired Paul, not Anne's husband hired Paul. I thought Anne's husband hired Paul. Interesting.